Geniuses have thoughts that no one else can have. Shall I tell you a thought that no one you have ever known has had? But first let me quote the German genius Nietzsche. He said, "What if some day or night a demon were to steal after you into your loneliest loneliness and say to you, 'This life as you now live it and have lived it, you will have to live once more and innumerable times more.' Would you not throw yourself down and gnash your teeth and curse the demon who spoke thus? Or have you once experienced a tremendous moment when you would have answered him, 'You are a god, and never have I heard anything more divine'? Let's consult this same demon. In fact, perhaps I am that demon. I come to you in your loneliest loneliness and say, 'This life of yours is an equation. It has always been an equation and always will be. You are a self-solving, teleological equation. I can name the exact equation you are. You are a generalized version of Euler's formula, accommodating all possible sinusoidal waves, frequencies. Well then, would you throw yourself down and gnash your teeth and curse me for telling you this? Or would you experience a tremendous moment of self-realization and answer me thus, 'You are a god, and never have I heard anything more divine'? You have just told me the God equation, and that I am a node of that equation. I am a cell of God. I belong to the divine order. It has never occurred to you, has it, that life isn't just described by an equation? Life actually is an equation. Equations are alive. They are ontological. Stephen Hawking said, "What is it that breathes fire into the equations and makes a universe for them to describe?" Hawking got everything wrong. Equations don't describe the universe. Equations are the universe. They don't need fire breathed into them because they are the fire. They are alive. An equation, an ontological equation, cannot describe a thing. It must be that thing. That's why it's ontological. Plato described the oddest thing, the form of life, which wasn't itself alive. All living things, Plato said, partook of this form of life, and that's what made them living things. But if the form of life wasn't alive, how could partaking of it make anything alive? A form cannot be the form of life unless it is alive. Nothing else can partake of it. Each life form is unique. The form of life is actually an equation of life, and that equation is alive. Each living thing has its own equation, each its own instantiation of the generalized version of Euler's formula, and all of these equations interact with each other, creating the living universe. Hawking said, "The usual approach of science of constructing a mathematical model cannot answer the questions of why there should be a universe for the model to describe. You cannot model the universe with an equation, just as you cannot model life with an equation. Life must be the equation, and the living equation is what generates the living universe. We ourselves are the proof that the universe is alive. We would be impossible if it weren't. A universe of lifeless matter cannot make life. That's a category error." Hawking said, "Why does the universe go to all the bother of existing?" The universe doesn't go to any bother to exist. It has always existed and always will. It is eternal and necessary. That's the great thing about Euler's formula, the formula for life, the formula for existence. It is impossible for it not to exist. The mathematical conditions that make it true forever. There has never been a time when Euler's formula did not exist. There is no such thing as non-existence, because, no matter what, mathematics would always exist, and mathematics is ontologically conveyed through Euler's formula. So what say you to the demon now? Have all your circuits been blown? There has never been a demon like this and a truth like this. Only the smartest people on earth can hear this demon. Only they have the ears for the truth. What about you? Can you hear the demon?